for being here. And students, most important, students from 12 universities. We couldn't have done this without the 12 universities. It's a landmark for us. It's a landmark for you. One Health AMR with 12 universities of Dhaka, the top 12. The top 12 universities of Dhaka are here today. What a big achievement. And then, of course, we are supported by World Organization of Animal Health. Before, you would not know what WOAH stands for, right? Now you would know what WOAH stands for. Everybody knows what WHO stands for. You never knew what WOAH stands for. Now you know what WOAH stands for, right? Great. So these are a few things you already learned. So let's go to the next slide. Some of the objectives of the event, okay? And the very first one was to empower One Health concept. I think it's done. The concept of One Health, you know that what is the basic concept of One Health? We need to work together. Together. Human health, animal health, environment health, work together. You don't work in silo. If you work in silo, what happens? All the re-emerging diseases, all the emerging diseases will come one after the other, like COVID. That's the result because we were not working together. We didn't know what agriculture people were doing. We didn't know what animal sectors were doing. Neither they would know what human people like you were doing, right? So we need to work together. That's the number one key message of the One Health. And then to empower you, to empower the youth. Why are we interested in the youth? What are people like me? We don't need the power anymore. We want the power given to you, the youth. We want the youth to be educated, to be fully aware. What is the importance of One Health in your life, in the life of animals, and in the life of forest and crops? It is you have to know. Okay? So what we are trying to facilitate that information to you, give that information to you so that you can take the banner of One Health in your, wherever you are working at. Okay? Not necessarily it's about antimicrobial resistance. It's about anything that you deal with animals, humans, and the environment. That's One Health. And then, wow, what a great participation. 246 students from 12 universities. Big applause. Great. And 35 professionals, people like experts. These are the, hey guys, you as students, I don't know if you are really smart or smart. If you had not got the chance to go and tell, sir, can I have your phone? Sir, can I have your email? Sir, can I have your card? These are the gurus. You will never maybe see all of them together. You have missed many of them who are left, but they're still, the big ones are here, sitting here. They will be useful to you. So keep their contact, okay? Be smart. And then we have lots of guests, okay? I think we did pretty well. We keep you busy, and I think keep you entertained. You know what? I believe in learning never through fear. I tell my class, day one, I'm going to teach you not through fear. I'm going to teach you not through exams, and then if you do this, you're going to fail. And if you don't come to my class, you're going to do this. No negative things. I'm talking about positive things in the class. All positive things. So that's what you're going to do, okay? Positive things. All right. Unique workshop, modality, and approach. Why use the word unique? Why did we use the word unique? It is unique. It's unique because we have mix of students from medical, from veterinary, from environmental, pharmacy, pharmacology, public health, you name it. It's a mix. That's why it's unique. Representing 12 universities, you have mixed students. Unbelievable. I don't know if any other university could do that, but we did it. Inshallah, we will do it again and again with your help. All right? And then these are certain things that I will go with pictures. You know, you want to see more pictures. Let's go to the next slide, please. I don't need boring slides with too much writings on it. Pictures. Next slide, please. Okay, let's take this. Student survey. Okay. There was one before that. Anyway. Okay. So you know that, right? Everybody who registered had to take a survey, right? And that survey was basically to understand your concept on antibiotics or antimicrobials. Your concept. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? So if we we have analyzed that, what you are thinking through the game as well, and we saw a lot of things that you were thinking. Well, you know what we saw? Most of them you were thinking were right. Most of the things you were thinking were right because you come all to do allied health. You're all doctors and whatnot. Would-be doctors. So what you were thinking was right, but not real right. There were lots of gaps we saw. Which is good. If we had not seen the gaps, then you would not need us to be here, right? We want to know the gaps. We want to know what your gaps are. We want to know where you need more attention. How can we help you, assist you, and refer you to have certain you need seminar conferences, workshops. Okay, we're going to do that. You need to have classes in your curriculum, One Health or AMR. Okay, that could be a good suggestion. So we need to know where the gaps are. Where are your gaps? Okay, so these were some of the questions that we asked you. Have you taken antibiotics in the last 30 days? 14% said yes. In 2 weeks, they had taken antibiotic. Okay, not a good number, but you may be sick. This is a season of sickness, right? So what was the source of advice? Was it advice given by physicians? Or was it from the pharmacy shop? Pharmacy shops in Bangladesh are not pharmacists. You know that, right? Pharmacy shops are anybody selling medications. So physicians, the source of your advice were physicians, 67%. I don't believe it. Do you think so? That's right? I don't believe it. You went to the doctor to get a medicine? Maybe. The data says yes from this group of people. From this group of people, you said yes. Okay, I take it. Self-medication, 21%. 1/5. Not good. Okay, 10% pharmacy shop. I think pharmacy shops could be higher, right? Okay, were you advised to take the drug according to course? Yes, 93%. To take the full course. Now, who is the one who's advising you? Come on. You think the doctor has the time to advise you? He just a prescription, give it to you. I've never seen a doctor, well, I'm a doctor myself, but never advise my patients that this is the pill you take. These are the side effects. You must take 3 times a day or 2 times a day, with or without food, in empty stomach or whatnot, at what time of the day, and you must complete it. No time. Write a prescription, take it, go to the pharmacy. That's what we do, most of us. Okay, and then have you completed the full course? You said 93%. Maybe you are smart people. You did it. And I will really happy if this is what you'll really do. That will be really, really good. Okay, online registration went on very well, very well. We have a lot of volunteers, thanks to our volunteers at AIUB. They are here, volunteers, are you here? Yes, they did a fantastic job. All the volunteers that came 7:30 in the morning till now, they did a fantastic job. But thanks to them, thank you, yes. All right, and then we had a QR code where we did that survey, right? All those questions were asked to you, and you did your, what's that, Minty? You said, yes, I use a physician, I don't self-use the medication, all those things. So it was a survey from you, and we saw the results. And this is where the picture shows that you are doing that. All right? So I have a very powerful, this thing. Oh, it wakes you up. Very, very powerful, right? So see that? Everybody is seriously doing it. Right? See. So, okay. So, and then, wow, rally. Who didn't attend the rally? Raise your hand. You did not? You did. So, everybody attended rally. Was it very graceful and colorful? Wasn't it? It was. So, we did that, and this is a picture of that rally. Okay, this is beautiful. This, can we play that, please? Play it. Find yourself in. We didn't give the music because we had a lot of fun going on during the rally. We set up some rules, right? We have to walk same speed. I think it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Okay, lovely. Thank you. All right. Okay, so that's the next one. Okay, then we had, after the rally, our Pro VC, Dr. Abdul Rahman, was here, and he delivered his speech, welcoming speech, where he welcomed you all, and he thanked you for coming and making this event a very graceful and a unique event. So thanks goes to him. He's busy upstairs. He wanted to come, but he is extremely busy taking an interview and such. So he said, apologize, so which I'm sharing it with you. Okay, and then we had Anti-Microbial Resistance keynote presentations from three top experts, leaders in AMR and One Health. So you had the opportunity to see their presentations, and then we had a wonderful question and answers, and then this is what you all enjoyed, right? You had we had a Tahsin, right? Tahsin. So believe it or not, I never watched his Family Feud in TV, never. But Dr. Habibur Rahman Bhai told me, please watch that. If you don't watch that, don't come here. I said, why? But this whole program is about that. I said, okay, I'm going to watch. And it was really brilliant, you know. So the way our super Tahsin did, Dr. Habibur Rahman, is amazing. Amazing. I just couldn't believe. So confident, so engaging, energetic, whatnot. I think it's better than Tahsin. We'll remove him. Okay, we'll put him in. All right. So it was wonderful. And the performance of 6 teams on one side and 6 universities on the other side, and fighting with each other and having fun. It was fun. It was really good. And a lot of dances were here, right? Fun. What is dance? Dance means fun. So they did that. All right, good. This is called learning through fun. Learning through fun, not through fear. Okay, interactive competitions, same thing. Here our Tahsin is there. And then we had panel discussions by lots of questions. You know what? I really appreciated your questions. Normally when you go to conferences and seminars and workshops, any question, nobody. Why nobody? You know what? The people were not listening. People were busy with chatting and whatnot. Nobody was listening. So how can they have questions? Here you have burning questions. Very, very critical questions. The quality of your questions was super, super. I was here, I was watching. What kind of questions, what kind of questions you have in your mind when the presentations were going on? That was brilliant. That was super brilliant. Thank you for that. So what did we learn? Importance of interdisciplinary collaboration. You all are going to be doctors. Many of you are going to be doctors and pharmacists, okay, veterinarians, environmentalists, whatever it is. Please work in collaboration. Please, we have to work in collaboration. That's the lesson we learned. All knowledge gaps in AMR awareness. Role of behavioral change in antimicrobial uses. You know what? The most difficult thing in public health, the number one most difficult thing in public health is changing behavior. Number one, behavioral change. The toughest thing to do is behavioral change. Okay? So we don't expect that you tell a person don't smoke, he's going to quit smoking because you told him. It doesn't happen like that. Okay? That's the toughest thing to do, to change your behavior. But it needs patience, perseverance, a lot of efforts. So value of interactive learning approaches. This was a good interactive approach. And this is, I wish I could have shared all the slides of our presenters, but I took a couple of slides. This was from the Deputy Director of Animal Health section of Ministry of Livestock. And I enjoyed this slide. This tells us the importance of working with the veterinarians. These folks are with us. They are with us. We just cannot ignore them. No matter where you live, no matter what you do, what your profession is, they are with you. You cannot ignore them. We just cannot be selfish saying that, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I want to be away from there. I want to make myself protected because I don't want to get disease from them, animals. Come on. We also give them disease, don't we? Human being gives them disease as well. A lot of E. coli cases are seen in the cats and the pet dogs from us, through us. So it's a mutual. We want them to be healthy. We want them to be healthy because if they're not healthy, we can all die of hunger, right? So again, it's a selfish thing. We want them to be healthy. We want them to be, in good health so that we are also in good health. All right, so next one is, another slide I liked is poultry. What happened? Anyway, so move on. Poultry is a very, very big thing. I was looking at the data of ICDDRB on AMR, and I saw from the data that 95% of the poultry, the food, the chicken that we eat on a daily basis are full of antibiotics. Okay, we are not taking antibiotics randomly. We go to the doctor, right? We get doctor's prescription, and we complete the dose. But what about, I'm eating everyday chicken. I'm eating everyday beef. They have antibiotics there. 60 to 70% of AMR is because of that. 60 to 70%. Antimicrobial resistance in Bangladesh, this ICDRB data, is coming from animals, poultry, and then the environment, and then the human beings. But doesn't mean that, we don't talk about human beings. We don't talk about doctors and self-medication. No, we do. Okay? That is why we're saying let's work together. We don't want to point fingers. It's your problem. It is their problem. It's a problem. At the end of the day, it's us. We are all getting hurt. It's us. So here it is the poultry. Farms in operation. Wow. Broilers, big problem. But you can say that, oh, don't eat broiler meat. Really? The other one is expensive. I cannot afford. Well, I want to get a broiler. But you go to the restaurants, what are they going to give you? Of course, broiler. And even the eggs. Salmonella-free eggs. Oh, really? Of course. There's no salmonella, but there's antibiotic. Well, this way, you take this or you take that one. Antibiotic used in animal health for growth promotion and disease prevention. That is not a justification. We have to use it because for growth production, because there's so many people in Bangladesh, so many people around the world, more and more population, so we need more and more poultry, we need more and more animals, so because we want to feed on them, right? So that's why we want to grow them more, make them bigger and bigger and fatter. But man, come on, do something. Don't give them antibiotics. Don't give them antibiotics. Find out a solution, a way where we can keep them healthy, maybe bigger, but not through antibiotics. But at the end of the day, you're hurting yourself. Come on, do research, find out something. Don't use antibiotics, come on. The whole world is using it, it's not Bangladesh. The whole world is using it, but guess what? Bangladesh is using it severely. 90%, 85%. The numbers are very, very bad. Very, very bad. So opportunities for future workshop, expanding to multi-sector stakeholders, I said it, incorporating hands-on training on simulations. This is what it is. Collaboration with public health, veterinary and environmental sectors, scaling to regional and national level. So this time it happened in Dhaka. Next time, inshallah, it's going to happen in Bangladesh, throughout Bangladesh. We'll do it. We'll do it with you. We cannot do it without you. We will do it with you, okay? If you need a bigger of 600 people, 1,000 people, we'll do it. But we'll do it with you, all right? There is always space for improvement. There were a lot of faults, a lot of things that I did. And, many of us may have done it. You may have that in your head. Okay, this should not have been done. We should have access to the swimming pool. I know a lot of students said that. Well, we can't go to the swimming pool. Well, I'm sorry, we were not prepared for that. So next time we want to make sure that perhaps we can do that. Increased participants, engagement studies, better pre-event awareness and outreach, inclusion of some practical case studies. These are all good stuff that could be in your curriculum. Okay? So when you go back to your school, think about it, talk to your teachers, talk to your whatever, dean and vice principals, that high time, let's include One Health in our curriculum. At least have a few classes on One Health. If they say there is nobody who can teach One Health, they're wrong. We are here. We are here. Teachers are here. Okay, I am here. We can do this. We can do this, all the medical college, I can show you that. We can do seminars for you. We can do seminars for you on One Health AMR at your place. I will go, and I'm sure all of them will go. We'll do that. You arrange it, let us know, I will go. Promise. Integrate AMR into One Health in curricula. Promote interdisciplinary learning modules. Encourage research. Extremely important. There's a lot of research needed. Why we have to let ICDDR, have to do research only? Why only IEDCR has to do research only? Come on. Each one of the medical colleges can do research. They have to. They need to. Okay? So let's do research. Organize regular awareness campaigns and workshops. Partner with health and environmental organizations. Bring them in. partner with them and do collaborative research. You want to do research with AIUB, Dhaka Medical College, or any other medical college or institution? Welcome. Welcome. We do it together. Collaboration and research is stronger than one person doing it. More co-authors for different institutions, very, very strong research, very, very good research for publication. Multi-institutional with collaboration is stronger research in the journal than one person doing it by himself or herself. Remember that. So we need to do it together. Research in collaboration. Small little research can make a difference in people's life. So conclusion, unique experience we had, wonderful experience we had. Recap of the key outcomes, we said that importance of continued action on AMR, acknowledgement of participants and organizers, acknowledgement, and thank you for the biggest acknowledgement is coming from VC sir, and I'm going to invite VC sir to come on the stage, right? What is the plan? Sorry? Huh? Okay, I'm going to give it to you, but thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. As we approach the finish line, it's time for the post-event evaluation overview. We will show a QR code, and all you need to do is to scan the code and answer a few questions. Don't worry, it will approximately take 2 to 3 minutes.
শহীদুল, আপনাদেরকে কাছাকাছি থাকতে বলি।